Mark Bagley, Ultimate Spider-Man. He made Spider-Man the skinniest I've ever seen him, but they made his art and comic into a freaking video game, Ultimate Spider-Man, and it was great to play. But I do remember it crashed a lot for me, especially when fighting Venom. What I love about his Spider-Man is that he draws him toned down, because most teenagers aren't shredded bodybuilders. Peter is a lean kid. His suit gives off his young days of being Spider-Man. He's like a jack gymnast. I sound like a repeated record player, but again, he's one of those artists that was born to draw one particular character. His work in the 90s and 2000s was iconic. People have him in their top 5 artists to draw Spider-Man. Who's in your top 5 to draw the webhead? But let's not forget, he also made Carnage what he is today. If you haven't yet, hit that follow button to talk about some more comic book artists. Comics to pick up: Spider-Man and Batman Disordered Minds, his Thunderbolts issues, his Ultimate Spider-Man run, and when he came back in 2017, he had a more modern look for the Amazing Spider-Man issues he dropped. Trad Moore, Psychedelic Surrealist, an acid trip in a comic book. Shrooms, anyone? But I had to buy the Silver Surfer comic. What a freaking ride this was. And I think that's what Moore was thinking, because Silver Surfer traveling the galaxy, we're traveling with him. We understand how he views himself. We get to see how he views his surroundings, the state of mind he's in. Nirvana. Someone said his art is a fuse of cosmic psychedelic surrealism. His art is a completely different take from the traditional comic art we have seen before. At first, it's kind of weird to look at, but once you start to read his Silver Surfer, it starts to play with your eyes, your mind. I felt like everything was moving. The colors, the way he moved, the magic I was seeing was literally out of this world. It reminded me of the brownie I had. I think it would be amazing for him to do a Doctor Strange comic. Just imagine Strange fighting dimensional beings. A reason why I love reading comics was the art itself, because it doesn't have that old revamped style that I see again and again, but with his art, it's a completely different field. Comics to pick up: Silver Surfer Black Series, The Strange Talents Luther Strode, and all new Ghost Rider. Ryan Ottley. Isn't it wild that this comic became more loved because of the series? Not to say that there wasn't love before the series, but it brought a huge fandom to it. Of course, I'm talking about... If you love season 1, well, I gotta tell you, you have not seen nothing yet. Ottley's work can be a simple cartoon look, but then it switches up immediately when the situation gets intense. It's like One Punch Man, when it's just simple and then boom, you can feel the whole comic just gets so serious. The characters, the facial expressions, the way they pose, the environment, everything. Well, he did 127 issues for 14 years working for Robert Kirkman and creating that universe. Cartoony, simple, fresh, and I just noticed he doesn't give lips to his characters.
I've been drawing since I was about 2 years old. I always wanted to be an artist in some way. But once I saw comics when I was 15, I was like, all right, this is what I want to do. This is the kind of artist I want to be. So, and it was the Todd McFarlane Amazing Spider-Man when I first started reading comics.
People love, and I mean love, his Spider-Man. It's vibrant, it's quick, it's colorful, a bit sharp on the edges. But also, he's been working on the Hulk, and well, goddamn, look at how he draws the immortal Hulk. So fierce, angry, powerful, and freaking massive.